Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a game that has been, of course, a classic to some, notorious to others, but in all sense of the word, unforgettable to say the least. So with that, I bring you the most controversial game on the Sega Genesis, the most sought after game that most people have tried and played, but could possibly never beat it unless they're really good at it. Streets of Rage 3, brought to us by Sega in 1994, and of course the music is done by Yuzo Koshiro. Axel, I have learned from a new friend, Dr. Zana. Dr. Syndicate is back with a clever new plan to take control of the city by replacing top-ranking officials with identical robots under the control of Mr. X. Our old boss, the chief of police, has disappeared, and everybody in this city is preoccupied with the recent spate of bomb explosions. I fear that the Syndicate's evil plan is already underway. Adam is too busy to help, but his brother Skate is joining Dr. Zan and me to try to get behind the bombing campaign and expose the real danger to the city. We need your help, Axel. Please come. Your partner, Blaze. I'm not going to spoil it. Let's just jump right into it. Now, of course, unlike the first two games in this series, this one went a little crazy. It went a little funky. And, well, suffice to say, overseas, it really went crazy. So without further ado, let's jump into this bad boy. I have to say, this is like the music is just god awful compared to the last two games. Yeah. Phew, that was close. Not a few seconds and boom! Yes, we're lucky we found the bomb. What's our next move, Axel? Well, Zan was right about the bomb. Maybe he's right about the robots, too. But I have to see it to believe it. Let's try to get a lead from the punks. I'm sorry you don't believe me, Axel. But there's no time to waste. Let's go. Let me tell you, I never really liked this. I never really liked part 3. I mean, to me, the music is kind of like sloppy. I mean, I think they were going for techno, but some things just don't go well with techno.
Bare Knuckle.
just say this game, to me, has a bit of payback. And I mean, I'm getting some payback on this game. McLeod and McBride. I see what they were doing there. Kimbo Slice. I don't take lightly to people who eat and chew gum at the same time and try to kick ass. Now, I'll say why it's so notorious. This game introduced an openly gay character. And I believe it's in this stage, which I'm on right now. In which the boss shows up and, well, there's a hack of this game. And the title of it is Streets of Rage 3 Really Gay Version. Or Really Gay Edition. I mean, if there was my favorite out of the three, it's gonna be the first one. Hands down, I love the first one. I love the first game because the music. I mean, considering Yuzo Koshiro did the music, Part 1 had a kickin' soundtrack. I thought I February. I thought I end this month, which is February. Off on a kick-ass note. Oh, hello, Shiva. At least they kept it original. I'm glad to know about that. I can't believe it! No one told me a thing! We're wasting time fighting these punks. I think I have an idea of where to go now. I hope you're right. I mean, I'll say this about the music, it's tolerable. You're probably wondering, was that totally necessary? God damn Skippy, it was. So I'm figuring I'd do this before March shows up. Which would be in less than 20 hours from now. Let me turn this down a teensy bit, because we don't want to cite any wrath, you know. Or at least I don't. You're just only watching. I think at the end of the Sega Genesis age, the music was just getting, in a word, atrocious. Now, I have the 360 version of this game, and this is actually this is an achievement. Like most games, they are requirements. And the requirement is to defeat Bruce in order to free Rue. So there, you freed Rue. I'm not saying that the game lacks from, you know, music, but it could have somehow been delivered a bit better. Aside from that, you know, Streets of Rage 3 or Bare Knuckle 3 isn't really a bad game. There's not much I can really say about this game. I mean, the story was a nice touch, as well as the selective ending was also a nice touch. Depending on what path you took. I think it did have a path. I'm not certain because I never really played through this game before. And you're going to see the reason why. Oh, by the way, this game was also censored. So what you're seeing now, yeah, this is the censored version. When it was brought over here, a lot of things they changed from the Bare Knuckle 3 port when it was ported over here as Streets of Rage 3. Now the question I had to ask to my fellow viewers, would you like to see the difference? Yeah, you remember Mona and Lisa, right? From the first game? These are the same women who kicked your ass in Streets of Rage 1 as them being the palette swaps of Blaze. Of course, the strategy is simple. Try to plane trip them. That's all you need to do. If you got to roll out the way, roll out the way. If they use their what I'm going to call Demon Fang attack. And then when they come to you, just beat the living shit out of them. Come and inspect the building of our new mall. I knew this place was linked with the Syndicate. We interrupt this program for an important announcement. The chief of police has been kidnapped. The last person seen with him was ex-cop Axel Stone. What? I haven't seen him for over 6 months. Coming at this time, the loss of such a senior city figure can only mean further mayhem if more bombs explode. I think this means trouble. Let's get to the construction site. I'm not kidding when I said I have never cleared this game. I tried beating it straight out. I couldn't really beat it straight out. That's the reason. Yes, that is my weapon. To the face! And it feels reminiscent to stage 4 in Streets of Rage 1. If you can believe it or not. It's either stage 4 or stage 3. I think it was the bridge. But it reminds me of the bridge in Streets of Rage 1. Of course, you could use these as weapons if you hadn't realized. Just hit them as soon as they drop. There, you have instant weapon. Now, I suppose if I had somebody playing with me, I could probably get farther. But then you have it on, But then we have it on 2 players. A lot can happen with 2 players. Namely, you both slapping the shit out of each other for no apparent reason. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Oh yeah, I never did like this either. Because I lost so many lives. Just on this alone. Feels like I'm playing, It feels like I was playing Separation... No, not Separation Anxiety. Maximum Carnage. And everybody knows how nightmarish Maximum Carnage was. Reminiscent of Stage 7. Whoa! That was a little bit dangerous. Goddamn GameStop ads. Guys, seriously. You go too. Woo! Combo to death. Well, hello, Axel. Or should I say, my robot copy? Goodbye, copy Axel. Let's just say I'm getting some payback from this game. A robot that looked just like me. So it seems you're right, Dr. Zan. Now tell us why you're helping us. That robot nearly killed us. How do we know this isn't a trap? It may be a trap, but I didn't set it. Skate, how can you accuse Dr. Zan? Without his help, we would know nothing. I trust Dr. Zan. Please apologize to him. Stop arguing and look over here! This concealed door has been used recently. I think the first I ever got in this game was this area. Because the only way I could have easily gotten past this game was with more continues and more lives. But as the game progressed, I lost more lives than I gained lives. It's a good thing I play the 360 version. So I can mainly memorize most of what's happening here, especially in this stage. And they get run over so easily. You fail, sir! And they left just as fast as they came. Yeah, that could have easily killed me right there. How it didn't kill you is beyond me. I can't help it if I make the women scream. You must be gluttons for punishment. Your last name better not be Frost, I swear to God. Are you done here? Are we all done here? Thank you. What you want to do is you want to get out of the way. Which, unlike these dingleberries, they just cling to the wall. But, so sad he had to be beaten down with an inch of his life. Now you can actually jump over them. God damn, that sword is weak. After one use, it breaks. That's another thing I never did like about this game. The fact that the weapons just have a tendency to break. After a limited number of uses, I don't really like that. I mean, look at that. I'm wielding the Kusanagi. Well, so much for the Muramasa. Dude, it's not like I can't see your ass. Joe Musashi, you are not. Are we gonna be doing this? Because if we're gonna do this, yeah, let me know. Like I said, Joe Musashi is a better ninja than you. You're talking to a guy who knows Sixth Sense, okay? If we're gonna be doing that, man. Are we gonna be doing light and dash, sir? When you say magic, invisible, that just loses its flair. Besides, real ninjas don't say magic, they say ninpu! I'm sorry, but as a ninja, you fail. This must be the Syndicate's hideout. Do you recognize this place, Anne? No, never been here before. Let's press on and see what we find. Ninja, and even more ninja. You know what? I'm gonna be very displeased if it turns into Revenge of Shinobi all of a sudden. Like, oh, we're in Neo Seed's headquarters. Really? No. Bitch, I'm the only one who can do wata. No. We're just confiscating evidence, if you don't mind. Oh, by the way. Thank you. It's more like... Now, if you want me to go "Wata" on you, let me know. Wata! 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 Oh, please, don't lean back. This may sting. If you are tiger, then I must be dragon. Or if not that, I must be a lion. Fabio? Seriously, guys? Fabio? You couldn't swing for Kevin or Sorbo, but you had to go for Fabio? Oh my god! You've finally broken that guard of yours, I see. Not anymore. And if you're probably wondering, I'm mainly just dashing for those kind of special attacks. It just makes me wonder how long this game really is. You're using your own man as a meat shield. I knew a kid with that name. It was short for Isaiah, but we all called him Ike. Keep that fire breath where it belongs. Do I have to kick you guys in the elevator? Oh god, I'm getting ready to you again, Fabio, for the last and best time around. Because when you know you're gonna fall down dead, that is your best time to actually get your last licks. As you scream for your fucking life. I have no idea what those stars mean, but they probably mean something good. Well, why does this make me think about Streets of Rage 2? Just take your beatings like a man. I love plane rolling. But what I don't like are cheap bitches like you trying to shock the living shit out of me. I swear the music seemed to get louder. As I turn it down, it just gets louder. Because I did turn it down, so not like, that's too loud. Because I know when I'm going to listen back to it on the recording, it's going to sound like it's loud, but it's not really loud. It's just... This game has so much... I don't know. The music is a bit overpowering at times. Well, if it isn't the bitch brigade. My mama always told me about you fast women. Anybody else? Well, hello, Mr. X. Mr. X! Welcome to my humble abode. I've been expecting you for some time. Tell me, Axel, what kept you? Enough of your games. What's going on? I am replacing the current city administration with some more dependable subjects. Starting with the chief of police. What have you done with him? Relax, he is in a safe place. Awaiting your rescue attempt. Why don't you come and join me? Are you out your mind? I wonder if the stars have anything to do with the ending. Like I said, I have no clue. For I've never gotten this far in the game before. You calling your bitches, huh? Listen, I'm wondering, are you gonna call Shiva in here? I mean, me and him, we haven't had a time to talk in a long time, you know. Well, it wasn't the real thing after all, it was a robot! Pretty buff for a robot. Are you a snatcher by any chance, sir? And do we need to call in E-SWAT? We might have to call in E-SWAT. I see you continue to destroy what I create. It is obvious you will not join the syndicate, so I have no further use for the chief of police. You will not defeat my other robot so easily. Dr. Zan knows this model was an early prototype. He's right, Axel. We must rescue the chief of police before the robot version appears in public. Wonderful. I'm fighting robots, ladies and gentlemen. Must I have to plank you to death? No. I'm a cop. I always carry a bulletproof vest. Is this all that was for? Really? Switchboard. Excuse me. Excuse me! I'm busy! I'm trying to break this code. Short circuit, I suppose? Well, This is one of the many games that, well, this does have a multiple ending. This game done went and pulled a Revenge of Shinobi. Believe it or not, it has done this. Oh, that's just lovely. He thinks I should have went up first. Well, I know where this is going to lead, so I might as well get this out of the way. This is going to lead to a bad ending. Yeah, I know the chief's dead. But like I said, I don't really like this Streets of Rage more than the last one because it taken the route of Revenge of Shinobi. Like, oh, in order to do this, you have to make sure that you save this. However, you're under a time limit. Which makes no goddamn sense in the least. And to be honest, this is mainly a blind run. Really, you guys can... Well, I know I'm not going to get a good ending here. Well, Chief Police did. Well, who knew? Oh no, we're too late. He's dead. No, he's still breathing. Faint. Not going to make it. We can get you to a hospital. No, must listen. Great danger. Press conference. City Hall. Speech. I can barely hear you. What about your speech? Robot. Imposter. We've got to get to City Hall and expose the imposter. Rocket Man! Well, I can imagine if there was a movie about it, I'm pretty sure he would have been dead. Because had they not saved him, someone would have shot him. So don't give me no comments like, oh, you should have done this. Oh, thanks, guys! Hey, Adam! What's up, man? Well, if isn't no gang in trouble again. Adam! I got your message, Blaze. Somehow I thought I might find you here. Well, I know I'm past 9 lives now. Adam, you must take us to City Hall. Why? Where's the Chief of Police? He was kidnapped by Mr. X, now he's dead. A robot duplicate of the Chief is due to speak at City Hall. Oh no, he could say anything. City will be at the mercy of Mr. X. What kind of music is this? Well, at least they were being nice about it and saying, oh. Well, you didn't say the real chief of police in time, so... You're going to have to stop the coup yourself. He served his job well. We got McLean, McLeod, McBride. What else is next? McMillan? McGarrett? Friday? Gannon? Reed? Malloy? Scarecrow? Mrs. King? MacGyver? The lists, ladies and gentlemen, are endless. I mean, this game has multiple endings, but still. I really wish you guys shot each other. Big Ben, really? You're not so big. Nor tough. You are as useless as a $2 bill, sir. Put down that candy bar! And to sum up, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to detail my plans for the enforcement of law and order in the city. Stop! The speaker is not the chief of police! He is an imposter, a clever imitation. What is this intrusion? What are you trying to say? I have a tape showing the real chief of police dead. Okay, so you've exposed me. Now prepare for law enforcement, syndicate style. Oh, hi, Shiva. How's it going, man? Yeah, here's your media break, ladies and gentlemen. Soak it up, because there's not going to be another like it. This is a travesty! The paparazzi must hear about this! I'm doing all this while I'm scratching my forehead a bit. Because I can. A punch in the face. And that's how you finish strong. Even though you finished wrong. You've been defeated, you worm. Now, tell us where to find the real Mr. X.
I'll never tell you.
Mr. X, listen to me. Wherever you are, I'll not allow your sick and evil mind to rule the city. I'll find you and I'll destroy you. Really? The end? Even though it has a multi-ended type of, it's multi-ended, that's the only way you can actually fix the whole ending right there. So that was Streets of Rage 3. And if you want me to do another run of it, just let me know, and I'll make sure to do it. So in any case, yeah, that was Streets of Rage 3. And I have been the Tenkai Age of Gaming, PI7. And with that, that'll do it. So see you next time for more Let's Plays.